I just would like to say everything in my readings are always allegedly. So, you know, we don't know these people. We're just doing a spiritual reading. And what comes out is in reference of what the ancestors want us to know. Hello, my All in the Cards family. This is Keziah with All in the Cards, coming to do your another missing case, another missing victim. Sorry, family, I was trying to get the camera right. I shift my desk around in my space today, so I'm completely in a different, you know, just in a different way, family. But anyway, so today we're getting ready to do another victimized case, family, of course, with the words of truth, right? And then, of course, I'm going to clarify with the whispers of the unsolved. So today, family, we're looking at a case for a female that she was, at the time of the incident, it says she was 19. Her name is, let me go back, because somebody sent me this one. Tyarra Williams. So we're going to look at Tyarra Williams today, family. She was from Greensboro, North Carolina, and she went missing when she went to go at like 8 o'clock in the evening. She was going to go visit, she says, one of her friends, okay, named Travis or something of that sort, and she never returned. But then when they found her phone, the person, Travis, was put in her phone as an ex-boyfriend. I think that's what they said, and she was never seen again. And her current boyfriend and her brother, I think, is who she was with right before she left to go visit this person. So it's a lot of stuff in this article that to me was like, you know, raised eyebrows, right? So, but this happened in January 2016. And like I said, at that time she was 19. So at this current age, she would be 28. So yeah, she was only 120 pounds, 5'5". So they didn't have a picture of, oh yes they did. They had a picture of her right here. That is her, okay? And so we're gonna go ahead and pull some cards and see what happened to Miss Tyarra Williams, okay? Let's pull some cards and see what's happened to Miss Tyarra Williams, family, all right? All right, let's see if she'll come in and bring some messages or bring her energy in to see exactly what's happened, all right? And where she is in reference of being missing since 2016. A young woman vanishes without a trace after meeting up with her ex-boyfriend, okay, January 2016. All right, so let's call the ancestors in and let's get started. Okay. Let's see what we get then. Let me sit this over here. I was trying to meditate over her a little bit, but I'm not getting anything in reference of this young lady. Interesting. Tyarra Williams, we need for you to come through at this time. Tyarra Williams, please come through at this time and give us messages in reference of what truly happened to you in January 2016 in Greensboro, North Carolina. What happened to you, Tyarra? Here we go. Allowing you to tell your story through the cards, Tyarra. What truly happened to you? Show us through the cards at this time. Spirit, come through. Come on, Tyarra. Tell your story. Where are you at? What's going on with you? What's happened in reference of your situation, Tyarra? What's happened in reference of your situation, Tyarra? Thank you. aunt or uncle. Okay. Wow. Okay, family. So we're looking at this in reference of how it lays. Let me fix these so you guys can see the spread. Okay. Okay, so what I'm saying here is somebody knows, family. Okay, they know is the first card out. So maybe an aunt or an uncle, some family member may know about what's going on, because we have a family member on the bottom of the deck. Could be an aunt and an uncle of hers, or an aunt and an uncle of someone else that may know, okay? But they know is the first card out, okay? Isolated. They is underneath of they know. So it's like she was isolated. She was maybe secluded, taken somewhere to isolate her. Investigation, questions. There was some questions. Maybe she was questioned in reference of someone paying up. Okay, so questions and pay up. Oh, somebody was owed. Someone felt like they owed. She owed them something. Questions, some type of investigation going on. But they know it's the same as whatever they felt that she owed. And that's why she was isolated at one point. But I have protected also, and I have assassination. So someone is protected within this situation of taking someone's life. Within the investigation, they know within the investigation someone is protected. This person is isolated and may owe or needed to pay up for something around this assassination. Is the way I'm also reading it across and across. Because this is an investigation as well. Questions, or curious. But somebody is protected within this investigation behind this assassination. But some aunt and uncle has something to do with it. I just know that the story says that she was with her brother and another friend, and she lived with her grandmother. They know. Why is it they know here, Tyarra Williams? Speak through the cards and give us clarity on what you're putting out here. We need to know clarity on the they know. Somebody in close proximity as well as a neighbor. So somebody knows what happened to her and why she was isolated. See, that's the same energy. So someone in close proximity knows what happened. You had a neighbor came out to clarify they know. So somebody knows about this situation and what truly happened, family. And see, that's the gray energy that's here. That's the gray area. That's like somebody not saying something about some type. It was something around some type of earthly possessions, house, clothes, cars, money, drugs, something of that sort. Why is isolated here, Tyarra Williams? Tyarra Williams, why is isolated here? Isolated, Tyarra. Delay. Yeah, so there was some form of delay, and they're affiliated. Whoever this close person in close proximity could be a neighbor, knows why and where she went that isolated her. That means put her somewhere, took her somewhere, not really kidnapped, but isolated, And then there was a delay. Could have been the delay of her coming home, right? Because she was isolated. And this person in close proximity as well as a neighbor knows why there was some form of delay. All of that is the same energy. This is the same situation, the same person that knows and that's affiliated. This person that knows is affiliated in some shape, form, or fashion. It's the same energy. Why is the questions here or investigation around your situation, Tyarra Williams, and ancestors come through and speak through the cards and show us exactly why is questions here. Why is questions here? Questions. Birth parent. So they questioned her birth parent, could be mom or someone like that, and this was some form of karma. Maybe someone was trying to get a birth parent back. Because this is what the question and investigation was. I know they did say that they did talk to her mother, I think it was, because her mother lived in that same town, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, they questioned a birth parent, where there's an investigation around something with the birth parent, and there's karma here. Okay, pay up or owe. What do we need to know about pay up or owe, Tyarra Williams? Tyarra, speak through the cards and tell us about owe. What is it that we need to know? Assault. Somebody was assaulted because they felt a setup. So the assault and the assassination is the same energy as well as the setup. So that's letting us know that someone felt that someone owed someone something, like they had to pay up behind some type of situation. It was a setup. This could be attached to a birth parent as well. See how that comes out? And this was some type of assault that happened, and it wound up being an assassination with them coming beside each other in the spread. But it was some form of setup, because whoever this was, there was a debt that needed to be paid, and there was some type of assault. Clarity on the protected. Why is the protected here, Tyarra Williams? Tyarra Williams, why is the protected here? Protected, the protected, taken care of, hospital. Somebody needed a hospital, as well as somebody took care of. Whoever took care of this situation, maybe cleaned it up, maybe even did it, they are protected in some shape, form, or fashion. They could be connected to a hospital, and yeah, they were told, no, stop, don't do it, don't go, but they took care of it anyway. Somebody needed the hospital as well, and didn't get it because they told them no, or they didn't take them, said no to the hospital. They was protecting themselves in some shape, form, or fashion around that situation, family. Why is the assassination here, Tyarra? The assassination. Why is the assassination here? This was, I'm gonna keep going. Why is the assassination here, Tyarra? Assassination. Locked up. The assassination is in reference of someone trying to get rid of someone. And they could be even, locked up at this time, or maybe did wind up getting locked up, maybe behind the assassination, and they wanted to get rid of her, or there was some form of someone being unalive, family, and someone thought or didn't want to get locked up, or got locked up behind it, and so they wanted this person to pay up. So there was some type of assault, so they got rid of this person because somebody got locked up. It's the same energy. They're locked up and getting rid of someone behind this situation. Whoever this person is that got locked up behind this situation, family, knows and was connected to someone that she knew, or a close neighbor or someone like that. But this person got rid of her, okay? That could be the assassination as well. Clarity on the assassination and the locked up, Tyarra. What are you trying to tell us about that? The assassination and the locked up. Yeah. Deceptive laughter. This person knew what they were going to do. Yeah, they picked her out to do this situation. Give me clarity on the birth parent and the question or the investigation. Why is that here in the spread? Why is the birth parent and the investigation here in your spread? How does that correlate in reference of what happened to you, Tyarra Williams? What happened to you in reference of this birth parent and questions or being questioned? Payback. See, there's payback again. There's a debt owed. I feel like that the caretaker. Her caretaker would be someone that she either was with, cared for her, a parent. So this goes back to some form of parent, a birth parent that was being investigated or had questions. There was some form of question. This birth parent even may have gotten assaulted at one point in time and owed someone something, family. See this pay up and owe, and it's an assault on it. This goes back to the birth parent and the payback, the debt that's here. See how that birth parent had some type of debt that was owed? And see, she's saying the caretaker. That would be a birth parent. So somebody owed something, and maybe they took it back out on her, and that's why the deceptive laughter is here. This person may be locked up, maybe because of another type of assassination. You know what I'm saying? And they feel like they got away with this situation. Because they protected, they got rid of, or they took care of this situation. Give me the protected in the hospital for Tyarra Williams. Tyarra Williams. Why is that here? Tyarra Williams. Why is hospital and protected here in reference to why you're no longer here? Crime of passion. Somebody sent somebody else in, an agent. This was a crime of passion, and that's why they feel like somebody is protecting somebody that took care of a situation because of a crime of passion, family. I feel like this crime of passion has something to do back with a caretaker. Maybe, did she have children? If she had a baby daddy or something like that, but if not, this is payback for a birth parent situation, and this was some type of crime of passion attached to it. But a crime of passion is somebody who you dealt with or something that you've been with, someone you've been with. Interesting. Clarity on the crime of passion. Clarity on the crime of passion in the hospital, in the protected. Why is the crime of passion here for you? Crime of passion, Tyarra. Greed. So someone was greedy. They felt that there was some type of karma, but the greed was based off of this, what they felt that they were owed. There was some type of payback. Give me the pay up and the assault. Why is that here, Tyarra? Why is the payback and assault here? In reference to what happened to you. Payback and assault. Yeah, there's the setup again. So she's definitely saying, yeah, and look at the numerology. Numerology for her was definitely showing, because I looked at her chart. Her numerology was definitely showing that there was a low vibrational man that did this, right, to her. It could have been a crime of passion with someone that she was dealing with, or someone that her mom was dealing with. Somebody was dealing with, and there's some form of greed because they felt like she needed to pay them back for something. Give me the isolated and the delay, Tyarra. I'm feeling this was somebody that she was dealing, isolated and delay. Captured. Yeah, they got her and delayed it for a little situation. Yeah, somebody she trusted. See, when they got her, they isolated her, and that was the delay. That's why she didn't show up. And so ancestors is saying she was captured, but they knew, somebody in close proximity knew, and if she trusted them. See, this was all set up because it's something that whoever she met up with that same day felt that she owed, or somebody owed. And maybe even the birth parent might know. Is a birth parent, could the birth parent also be like mama or father? Or, you know, I'm seeing they investigated the payback, or maybe they investigated, or maybe the birth parent knows about who would try to want her to pay them back. That would be some type of crime of passion against her, somebody she was with that's actually protected, and they took care of this situation because there was some form of greed, see, in this crime of passion. And whoever this is, they could currently be locked up or was locked up at one point in time. But they had some type of deceptive laughter because they got away with this. See, they felt like they got away with this. So it's probably that her birth parent, one of her birth parents, was investigated and questioned about who she was gonna have to pay back, or some type of debt owed that's here. See, I don't know if she owed something to someone. Why is the neighbor in the they know here, Tyarra? Why is the neighbor in the they know? Clarity on the neighbor in the they know in reference of your situation, in your case. The neighbor in the they know. Murder for hire. So somebody knows, okay, to get rid of her. So there was somebody who paid a service to have this done. Remember, we seen the agent earlier. So whoever felt that she owed them something and was greedy about a situation, and it was a setup because they didn't actually do it, they sent somebody else in. That's what the agent was about. That's why they have the deceptive laughter, to get rid of her. They could have even put her in the trash. But they know because, and somebody knows within close proximity, or the neighbor could have done it because they were hired. Give me a couple of cards, more cards out of this deck, Tyarra, and then we're going to go to the whispers of the unsolved to see if we can get some clarity. A couple of more, Tyarra. What happened to you? What happened to you? Time. Yeah, in time. See, they either was in due time, they felt like they was gonna get her, or there was a delay in the time as well in reference of her being missing. See, yeah, she was in fear. So, and in time, they knew they were gonna isolate her as well. Now, this could have been a neighbor family or someone that she knew in close proximity of her. Okay, let's keep going. Married. This person could have been married, burglarized, stole something from her. Justice. She wants justice for this situation. Shadow. Yeah, somebody was living in their shadow. Went to go get something. Trauma. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at these cards. Okay. What are you trying to tell us in reference to what happened to you, Tyarra? What happened to you? Okay. Yeah, somebody was acting like they weren't in low vibration, like they weren't doing something low vibrating, like they felt like they were doing something, they were trying to act like they weren't low vibrational or whatever, but she's saying that, that's the way that they were coming off. Yeah, good, correct. So this is correct. This is correct as well. Give me some more. This could have been attached to someone who is married. That could go back to that crime of passion, okay? That can also go back to this birth parent who somebody wanted to pay something back to. Come on, Tyarra Williams. Clarify the payback. Premeditated. Somebody premeditated this. Somebody planned this out. They could have stabbed her, okay? But this was definitely premeditated. And oh, sorry, y'all. This was definitely premeditated. So it was definitely something planned out, which of course went back to the setup. So whoever did this to her definitely premeditated and set this up. This could have been some type of organized situation, because that's the murder for hire. Organized crime on the bottom of the deck, and we see the murder for hire, which murder for hire we know is paid services. And it would be premeditated. Ancestor said, yep, correct. Give us, what was the payback? What was the money situation that's attached to what happened to you? Somebody was fired, because hired is in reverse. A partner, accomplice. Somebody that she used to be with, or somebody who was attached to her in some way that was fired. What else, Tyarra, in reference of the payback? Why is the payback here for you, Tyarra? Tyarra, why is the payback here? Thank you. That was a red flag. She's saying somebody wanted some type of freedom, or, there was some type of red flag in reference of this person paying her back, paying somebody back. No swimming. If in doubt, don't go out. Yeah, there was some form of, she wasn't supposed to go with this person. This person premeditated this situation, maybe because they got fired, or she may have had something to do with that. There was some form of freedom. What else, Tyarra, can you tell us about what happened to you? Collapse. Something fell down. Something was a tower moment for someone. Yeah, Tyarra. Williams, Tyarra Williams. What happened? Let's see what's come out of this one. Yeah, psyops. And there's trafficking and stop. So it was something that somebody playing mind games, basically that psyop, okay? And didn't want her to tell something, or something was, somebody stopped someone from saying something. Somebody could have been following her with the, and here's family again. So this is attached to some form of her family. Like I said, with the birth parent. What else can you tell us? Yeah, somebody being very cold towards her. Tyarra Williams, what happened to you, love? Give us any more cards in reference of what happened to you. Yeah, this is definitely some type of hidden situation, like a hidden network. Is like an inside job. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody who was watching the family. Somebody who was watching the family and premeditated this situation because of some type of get back. This situation was because of a setup. Could have been attached to someone who was married in the family, a birth parent. There was some form of payback, something that the birth parent may have owed. Okay? That's what I'm feeling. And they could have even been assaulted, or the assault happened because of that. Clarity on Tyarra. Grandparent, yeah, it's attached to someone in her lineage. That's lineage. Evidence. There's evidence, she's saying, in reference of the situation that happened to her. And it's attached to somebody married. Could be that if her parents are married, this could be attached to somebody that is a birth parent that's married. Because there's the couple again. If she wasn't married, if I'm not mistaken, Tyarra, let us know about this married couple situation. What can you tell us about that? What does that have to do around your situation of you no longer being here? Thank you. Ooh, she said follow the money. So there's something about somebody that owed something. Like we said, once again, this goes back to some type of corruption. There's the money again. So once again, I feel like somebody, remember over here we had somebody was going to get something. And that's where the trauma came in at. See, somebody was in a low vibrational. Remember, we got that in reverse, but it's like they hide that they do certain stuff on the low, in their shadow. See, this is the card about something being hidden. See, and it's like the justice, she wants justice behind this, because somebody knows that they took something from her behind what somebody else was going through, family. That's why she's telling us to follow the money. There's somebody playing mind games. This was all premeditated. That's why she's saying, yes, this is correct. See? And this had something to do with somebody that was married, a couple. This didn't have anything to really do with her. This was a tower moment. This was something that collapsed, and there's evidence about it too. Somebody's keeping their mouth closed about this situation, okay, family? But there is already something here. Something about a birth parent. The payback. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. This was a murder for hire. All right, but somebody knows. Close proximity, they know. Okay, so that is the message. That is Tyarra Williams. Hopefully she gets justice. Hopefully she is found. Thank you, Tyarra, for bringing us your messages. We send you back to the spiritual realm with love, healing, peace, and we give you all love, and hope that you regain justice for this. Justice for this. Ashe, 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 and so it is. Thank you. Peace, family. Peace.
Gratitude for the sunshine. Gratitude for the moonlight. Every day feels like a new life.